And that's the situation. We are going to break everything inside the maniple. There we go. Another enemy general fallen. And yet another unit breaks. Well. It's kind of funny to see these guys trying desperately to tumble this creature here. Now this guy is obviously trapped in here. Okay, let's see. Okay. That was a good hit. So I can charge in here. Disrupt him. Turn. No. Just turn. Turn. This tree area managed to take this one. Okay. Well, these guys are tough. These guys are tough. Tough. What are those? Okay. I'm gonna pull back. So then I have the elephant open here. Excellent. Now let's take the goals here. And we... Okay. This is what I wanted. good. Excellent. Okay, what about this? Let's charge here. Very, very near to the Triarii. But I like the fact that the Numidians are at the back. Most of the cavalry are at the back right now. Look at this isolated, brave Hastarians. They are breaking there. Most of them are disrupted. One. Oh, they broke. Oh my god. They routed one elephant. Bad choice, bad choice. Okay, 19% against 2%. Okay. Let's turn here. Turn in here. No. Turn. Let's see how much. One square. So I'm gonna charge here. Okay, let's just... I want to turn this, guys. Gonna bring all of this here. Still, I have the control here. What about this? Wait. Can we move them here? Yes, we can. Now this guy goes here. This one here. And this one here, and this one here. Okay. Yeah, are we... Yeah, we still can. Okay, the elephant charges here. do this. Okay, excellent. I think... yeah, let's continue here. Hopefully we're going to regain this one. I don't know. What about this? Because of this elephant, I can't move the line. Never mind. Excellent hit. Let's do this one. There we go. Now that we're here, I think I will talk a little bit about the Romans and the Romans' military success in this time period. I think that pretty much Rome's military success was based on their paranoia. So they became a little bit paranoid about everything. Every single nation that were, well, not exactly a nation, because in this time period there were no nations. What I mean by this is that they started to become a little bit paranoid. Rome was based on her heavy infantry legions at the start of the period in the early Republic. The legions had recently been reformed following the Samnite Wars. The legions of the Middle Republican period are, according to Polybius, they consist theoretically 4,200 strong, in which 1,200 are Hastadii, 1,200 Principes, and 600 Triarii. 1,200 light-equipped Velites, which were the youngest guys. They were on the front line, and these guys were to prove their mettle in battle, so to speak, so they could, if they survived, they could go up into the ranks. Each legion also had 300 cavalry, so the early Republican period was not so based on cavalry. Romans are going to rely on cavalry, but the cavalry that came from auxiliary troops, not from their own pot. A legion would form up in 3 lines: the Hastati in front, Principes in the second line, and Triarii in the third line. Each line consisted of maniples of 120 men, separated by intervals large enough for a maniple of the line behind to fill. This is the famous checkpoint formation that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, because, as you may know, the phalanx is very cumbersome to move and to turn. So if you manage to envelop the phalanx, the Greek phalangist is going to be screwed. At this time, Roman legionaries carried a large oval shield. This is the so-called and famous scutum. Those able to afford it wore chainmail, while the poorer men were issued a small square bronze breastplate by the state, which is the one that just covers the chest. The Hastati and the Principes fought with a heavy thrown spear, which was the pilum, and a short sword gladius. Instead, the Triarii, which were the older guys, those hold the old hasta, which is the spear. The hasta is not like the Macedonian pike. It's not a pike. So the Hastati were drawn from the youngest and fittest men, and the Principes were experienced men in their prime, and the Triarii were the veterans, less active but steady, and the last hope if anything went wrong. But you can imagine here, in this battle, in which Xanthippos is basically destroying and disrupting everything in the center. So Xanthippos knows that if you want to win a battle against these people, the Romans, you need to disrupt their lines. They are all discipline and order, and if you manage to take that away from them, you caught them. Always the Triarii are better. Okay. Let's bring these guys here. All the lines to the front. Okay. This is how it looks. Not bad. Then we're going to envelop them here. In both sides, there's nothing they can do. They are completely in disorder. Now, Carthage, the Phoenician armies, they follow neither the Roman nor the Hellenistic system at all. They did not use exactly a pike phalanx. Instead, their armies largely consisted of mercenaries recruited from all over the western Mediterranean, in between the Medians, Libyans, Iberians, Gauls, and those are just a few. Their heaviest infantry was organized as a spear-armed phalanx. Not that is what is called the Phoenician infantrymen, more exactly. They tended to recruit large numbers of good quality cavalry, usually giving them a cavalry advantage against the Romans. And they also included, as it is shown in this battle, the use of war elephants. Talking about the Carthaginian land battles, you can imagine that if in that time you were talked about, hey, you're going to deal with the Carthaginians, then pretty much you were going to deal with elephants on ground. So these guys are relying mostly on mercenaries, mostly on paid armies. They usually recruited their own troops, but these troops are only recruited in times of total emergency, and if, for example, the city in question was in grave danger. So in this case, they managed to recruit militia from the city. So they organized and managed to bring people from Carthage itself, because the landing of Atilius Regulus was very near to Carthage. This one is about to be dispersed and envelop. Good. Now in here. What is happening here? Okay, I'm gonna charge. That's a good flanking maneuver. Another flank. Not so good for this guy. Good. A frontal charge. I was expecting that. Let's see this. Those Hastati are very powerful. Okay. No. This one. Okay, let's play a little bit with these guys. There we go. I like that recharge. Excellent. It was about time. Now it's time. Charge. Yes. And those guys break. I think I can make this guy break. Wow. At least. Okay, let's take this guys here. Another rear attack. Oh, that was huge. There we go. Charging here. Another flank. Excellent. Disrupted. Rear attack. And I think this is going to be the last one for them. Okay, so here. Let's do this one. Go back. Yes. This is tough. This is tough. What about these guys here? This is amazing how these guys are not yet routed here. Okay, I'm gonna turn if it's possible. Turn here. With these guys as well. And that's it, I think. $29. We have clearly the advantage. That's good. That's it. That's it. Disrupted. There you go. Almost. Now, here we have a mess here, but okay, there you go. These guys are done here. Let's move back here. Yeah. This unit is not breaking yet. Let's move. Let's move back. Bring this one here. Are you new to the channel? Here you get historical content, guides to play better, analysis of awesome stuff, super engaging stories. Are you aware of what you are missing already? You won't regret it. Hit that subscribe button now. 40% against 17%. Okay. At this point, I think I have managed to grab them in the center. They are in complete disorder. Actually, these guys here are just trying to catch the horses, but they are not able to. The triarii here are about to... They are disrupted, about to rout. So I think we are almost done. We have managed to win this battle already. So let's see. Let's take first the cavalry. Take a look at these guys. These guys are routed already. So we need to grab these guys here. So I'm gonna turn these guys. Gonna shoot these guys here. That was a good shot. Okay, let me charge against this Hastadii. This is going to be a flank attack. Disrupted. Okay. Now they are fragmented. Let's stop these guys. Charge against this triarii is going to be paramount. So, the Battle of Bagradas, which is also known as the Battle of Tunis in 255 BC, I was thinking about this, but it could be considered a masterpiece. Perhaps not exactly the same as Cannae, that was made by Hannibal itself, but this one in terms of the First Punic War, because this Xanthippos also basically managed to pull out a very brilliant tactical and strategical thinking here. So for example, in terms of strategic brilliance, the battle showcased exceptional tactical acumen, primarily attributed to, obviously, Xanthippos. Xanthippos is thinking about, as I mentioned previously in this video, about the order and discipline of the Romans, and also is applying a lot of types of troops of the time in a very effective way. So let's discuss some of the key elements of success. First of all, we have cavalry. terrain and elephants. That's basically what we have. So in terms of elephants, Xanthippos placed 100 war elephants at the front of the center. Now this is a very aggressive approach because he's using the elephants basically as if they were artillery. So he's throwing all the force at the beginning. Then we have the cavalry. The Carthaginians deployed 4,000 cavalry, which is significantly a greater number from that of the Romans. This allowed them to dominate the flanks, and eventually this will allow them to start harassing the troops on either side. And the other thing is that he was very careful. So is the saying of the sources. He was very careful. I mean, Xanthippos, to maximize the effectiveness of the open ground or the plains that he was using in these battles. So he basically took advantage of two key elements here: the force of the elephants and the mobility of the cavalry. So this is going to lead for a decisive and very, very clear victory for the Carthaginians. So in this battle it is said that Rome lost 12,000 men, and there were a lot of captives, including the Consul Regulus. On the other hand, it is said that Carthage lost something around 800 men. So this is significantly a difference in between both. And at this point is basically over. Even though the Regulus showed that he could destroy the Carthaginians in their own terms, in their own territory, which is the sea, this battle ended the invasion of Africa during this First Punic War, and demonstrated some of the potential vulnerabilities of the Roman military system when faced with innovation and unfamiliar threats. Now, you cannot blame them. They are going to present you with something that you are not expecting. This is called a complete surprise. So this caught them by surprise. And as I mentioned, the Battle of Cannae, because this is important, the Battle of Bagradas in some cases could be compared. I'm not saying it's the same, I'm saying that it could be compared as Cannae, because it also demonstrates a successful double envelopment of a numerically superior Roman force. Because this is showing that it doesn't matter if the Romans have more troops, because the army of the Romans is basically more powerful in terms of numbers, but a good tactical understanding of the elements that you have in the battlefield, you can definitely defeat a more numerical force. And also the combined arms tactics, the importance of mobility, how important mobility was as well in terms of the troops that gave that advantage. So we're talking about high effectiveness, excellent use of combined arms, and innovation in tactics in part of Xanthippos, the proper use of terrain, and exploitation of enemy weaknesses. So he knew the weakness that I talked about, the he had to destroy that. He had to destroy the discipline. So there's a lot to take from this battle, a lot to digest here. We play wargames because we want to experience the past. We want to experience it in a way. This is not to experience. This is not to be confused to experience the past exactly as it is, because evidently you are not wearing the armor. You are not carrying the baggage train and stuff like that. But what I mean by this is that we like to engage in these because we like to think. We find the idea of going back in these thinking of these characters of the past is something interesting. So we are analytical and we like that type of stuff. I have played all the Total War games ever since Shogun. I have made thousands of matches in Europa Universalis, Crusader Kings, Imperator Rome, Stellaris, you name it. And I also was a little bit disappointed when Paradox declared that they were abandoning Imperator Rome. Imperator Rome is, I think, is a very nice example of a grand strategy from the ancient times. You can learn a lot about history in that title, and it is very immersive also. I know that nowadays there's a lot of mods that you can download and start getting more out of it, but it's very sad to see things like that happening. And as you can see, we are finally reaching the end of the battle, and the battle has been quite a blast for me. I really enjoyed this battle. These Field of Glory thing, type of figurines and stuff, as I mentioned previously in other videos, is pretty cute, pretty good. And as you can see, it extended to this second part. And if you are still here at this point of the video, if you have put your attention for more than 1 hour into this video, I'm going to thank you very much. I'm going to thank you a lot. Many thanks to you for the support, and many thanks for the passion that you have in this genre, because that is pretty much what motivates me to do this, is because I want to create the community and create some sort of space in which people that like this come and see a beautiful community with a database and all the stuff that they like. So thank you very much for your support, and hopefully we're going to reach the 1000 sooner rather than later. Okay, for 4%. Let's see. Gonna charge these guys in the rear. Couple more and we win. 59, there you go. We won. Okay, that's it. Wow, that was difficult. So we end this. It was Victus. See you in the next one.